misfortunes in life? No animals were hurt. Bad guys, on the other hand. Kinda makes you want to go into another line of work, huh? I think I made my point. That's a keeper.
Here's your official welcome to New York. You would not survive one Russian winter. I got your parents pulling you right here.
Help! I see him! I'll remember this. Not the fight, just how bored I am. There, but even one working weapon is one too many. And you're impressed. You said money, glamour, power. Any second. Nice dental work. Sorry I have to break it. Huh, that was fun. Let's do it again. Ah, Herman. You came back. Must have seen my misconnections ad.
You think I'd skip town? Give New York to freaks like you? No way! I just needed an equalizer. And now? I've got it! Say hello to the seismic harness construction resource. Or, as I like to call it, the Shocker!
Jail's a lot nicer now. You're using it as a weapon? Come on, Herman. Think outside the box. Make a fortune selling milkshakes.
Just wait till I get used to these things. You're a dead man!
I'm I'm getting queasy. Open my mask, I'm sending you the dry cleaning bill. Didn't I already fight you? Or do you have no original moves? Nutjob. What? Yeah, I'm not the one calling my weapons the not be a bad thing with all the nasty stuff they make here, but it's earthquake, so yeah, don't hold your breath. Where's the Daily Bugle never gets pictures of me winning like this. A shake for breakfast, a shake for lunch, and a sensible smack upside the head for dinner.
You can't lock me up, man. The Russians can get to me inside.
You might be able to make a deal with D.A. Harper for protective custody, if you help stop this gang war. Innocent people are getting caught up in it.
I can't! It's bigger than me now. All the gangs in the city are at war. Everyone's scared of everyone else.
So, you broke in here for a power-up?
Absolutely. Guns won't do it anymore. Everybody wants an ace that the others don't have. The kind of firepower that you can fight an army with.
And I bet they don't care who gets caught in the crossfire.
That's why they call them bad guys.
What are all you tough guys so afraid of?
The Carnage Killer! He's murdering my people, huh? The Russians? Hammerhead's crew? Mr. Negative's men? Everyone thinks the other guys are paying him. I'm starting to worry he's some kind of freak. Like that giant lizard a while back, or that dude with all the robots.
So, as long as he's out there killing, the gang war goes on?
And it gets worse!
The Russians got here at almost the same time you did.
I know! One of my guys must have dropped a dime.
Now that your future looks, let's go with limited. What'll they do?
Keep arming up. Take out what's left of my men and everybody else in town. They're ruthless, I promise you. By the time they're done, you'll wish you had Herman Schultz back.
Unless you want to go for a butt-whipping hat trick, you'll tell the cops everything you know about the gang war.
Okay, but it won't do any good. Look, the city's full of trigger-happy wise guys, scared the Carnage Killer's gonna get them. That's one fire that's just gonna keep on spreading, huh?
You know, as much as I made fun of these things, they're pretty clever. I could get this kind of kinetic energy into my webbing.
Now who's the thief, huh?
You know Oscorp, but you might not know me. I'm Harry Osborn. When my father died, he didn't just leave me a business. He left me a New York institution. But too often lately, both Oscorp and this city have been preyed on by criminals. Now today, I'm announcing a joint venture with a man who, like me, recently returned to the city where he was born and wants to help. Wilson Fisk.
New York made me the man I am. Now, I want to give something back. It was my privilege to rebuild this great city after recent crises, but that was just the start. Allow me to introduce you to the Enhanced Crime Task Force. Now, the police are doing a fine job with limited resources. But when they face threats outside their normal scope, they need more. And we have provided.
Rather than increase the burden on taxpayers, Mr. Fisk and I are financing this hand-picked task force ourselves. Vigilantes like Spider-Man only make the problem worse. This is our city, and we're taking it back together.
I'm still willing to take Oscorp off your hands, young man.
And my answer is still no.
Well, that's fine. I'll just wait until you die of the disease that killed your father.
Attention all task force personnel. You are authorized to begin Phase 1 of the Suppression Initiative. Repeat, Phase 1 of the Suppression Initiative is a go.
Now's a good time to take down some bad guys, while the task force is putting heat on them.
Possible man down.
I knocked out your tooth, but don't worry. I left it under your pillow. Awesome. Sometimes I'm extra awesome. Web slinging fail. Save that hostage fast.
Take him off!
Guess what? You failed your driver's test.
Hit these guys! Got the hostage out of danger.
Within a matter of moments, the car had been stopped and the perpetrators were in custody.
If this costume made my butt big, somebody would tell me, right? Not sure what I was aiming at there. Anyone trapped in there doesn't have much time.
Help! I can't get out!
Please! The roof could collapse any minute! Is anything so heroic?
What do you say we get out of here? Ow, 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 ow!
Please! I'm trapped in here!
Thank you, Spider-Man!
That's some serious heat. Gotta find the people quick.
You gotta stand there or help me out! Mad props, yo!
Firefighters say that without Spider-Man's help, there would almost certainly have been fatalities in the blaze.
Car 42, we have reports of fighting, possibly gang-related, in Central Park, southwest corner. Can you check it out?
Dispatch said it was the southwest corner of the park. I should be first on the scene. Huh. Just a few blocks, as the spider swings.
This is Whitney Chang with an editorial comment. Early polls on the Osborn-Fisk announcement show broad public support. Citizens are tired of the crime wave and have doubts about the mysterious figure known as Spider-Man. Despite all the good he's done.
So what else is new?
But I've obtained the records of the officers on the task force. They show allegations of corruption and police brutality. None of it proven, but still. Are these the people we want to trust with this kind of power?
I ain't messing with that freak!
The spider! Kill him!
Oh, I know what's bothering you. You think because I took down Herman Schultz, it means I like him more. That's just not true. You'll get the same up-close and personal attention. I promise.
That matters!
Now to find the one that got away. Hey, wrapping up bad guys is my thing. What the? I can help you? Okay, Mr. Craven the Hunter. You got my attention.
We have shots fired at the bus station. Proceed with caution. Suspects heavily armed. All units, officers are under fire at the bus station. Need assistance immediately.
get killed! Go on, run! Yo, over here!
I got your surrender right here, pigs!
Well, you're backing us up, Spider-Man. Yeah, Mudwolf. Did your mom tell you could be anything you want? Because she was wrong. Why can't they all be like this?
Spider-Man! I like. Impressive. But you are still raw.
Parker, why didn't you get me pictures from the Fisk Osborn press conference?
Oh, sorry, Mr. Jameson, but I've got school. You know, life outside the job.
In my day, your job was your life. A press pass is wasted on you.
What makes someone decide to be a henchman? Low self-esteem? Actually, I just got an idea for using my press pass. So I've got to admit, it would be nice not to feel like I'm fighting this battle on my own. But is Kraven someone I can trust? Kraven obviously doesn't know who I really am. He would have come to my house. I don't know. I've always worked best alone. But then again, I've never tried it any other way. If Kraven can teach me his hunting techniques, I don't have to... Okay? Don't be nervous. You need information on Kraven, and you've got a press pass to get it with. Easy peasy. Never mind that if he finds out you're a photographer and not a reporter, he'll have you stuffed and mounted.
Hey, Spidey. George Stacy respected you. How about a hand?
With great power comes great responsibility. Can't forget that. Now hold on tight. I hope the bad guys appreciate all the effort I go through looking for them.
This looks dangerous. You get workers' comp?
The shaken victims.
Buckle up! Fasten your seatbelts! You know, I'd love to know how the task force is gonna stop the crime wave when all they ever do is come after me. Mr. Kravinoff? It's me, Peter Parker, from the Daily Bugle. We spoke on the phone. The door was open! Mr. Kravinoff? Based on my experience, research, the police aren't... Is man really the most... This new task force is sending a pretty... So you're saying you feel a responsibility... Now that's a keeper. Great composition. Just the image I wanted.
Pardon the interruption. Would you care to see my latest trophies?
They all had superhuman powers. How'd you beat them?
I have trained myself to the peak of human ability.
Hunting criminals. Some people might wonder if... Last question. Is there anything you... Whitney!
Whitney? Should I be jealous?
Who is this?
That's no way to talk to a lady. Or even me.
Felicia? This is the number I gave Whitney Chang. How'd you get it?
The name's Black Cat, as in cat burglar. As in I get my hands on things I'm not supposed to. How about you, Spider? Do you ever get your hands on things you're not supposed to?
I heard you were back in jail. Listen, if you're calling to tease me about breaking out...
I'm insulted. I can think of a lot more fun things to tease you about.
If you're smart, you'll get out of town before I find the time to chase you.
Funny, that's what I was going to say to you. Things are getting dangerous around here, Spider. Why don't we chase each other out of town,
I'm too busy to fool around with you. I mean, play games with you. Bye, Felicia. Time to find out if Kraven can really teach me how to track these punks.
I knew you would come.
Yeah, well, don't get any ideas about me being your sidekick. But I'm on the trail of the Carnage Killer, and tracking's a little out of my wheelhouse.
Ah, yes, the killer. I thought he might be you. But I have watched you, and I see that you are no madman.
You spied on me?
Only briefly. There is much a hunter can learn from observation.
I sent you an address. There is a back alley from which the Russians move stolen Oscorp equipment to a safe house. Use the little fish to catch the big ones.
Yeah, I've heard that before.
It is tempting to catch the easiest prey, but in our case, the most obvious criminals are the most inconsequential. Wait. Follow them. See where they go.
I get that, but I'm not gonna let anyone get hurt. If I see these guys threatening someone's life, they're going down.
Illegal money is usually paid in cash. If you follow low-level criminals as they drop off their earnings, they will lead you to the next rung of the ladder. You are doing well. Now listen. Higher-level criminals prefer to keep a low profile. But just as animals must visit a watering hole, they must collect their money and pay those above them.
I'll give them this. The way these guys hustle all over the city, they're getting one heck of a cardio workout.
Often the higher-level criminals will lead you to legitimate businesses that serve the front to launder the illegal income. It is here you will find their bosses. Pretend and respectability.
I have to admit, Kraven, all this is leading me to the big fish I never used to find before. Thanks.
Like a pride of lion. When the leaders fear an outside predator, they will call their soldiers together for
And every crook in New York is afraid of the Carnage Killer. When I find where they're holed up, it'll be like one-stop shopping.
You are learning. Stop wasting time and prepare the package!
Gotta get a photo of that crate of Oscorp tech, so I can trace it.
Is heavier than your mother. If you drop that, I'm not taking the blame for you. Quick, get the crate loaded before someone sees us!
Couldn't ask for a better picture.
That Oscorp tech will go to their superiors. Do not lose sight of it.
I'll stick to it like, well, me.
Spider! I need backup!
Funny I can't lose that truck. It's my ticket to the Russian secret clubhouse. I'm losing them. Gotta catch up. They're slippery. Better catch up. Kraven's tips are paying off. I'm guessing this isn't... So this is where all the cool gangsters hang out. They always look so surprised.
This is all ready, but it's holding a fundraiser at Barclays to ask other rich men for money to fight crime. You want to fight us, eh? Fine. Let's see if he has the stomach. Have you seen him? He has the stomach for anything.
Oh yeah!
I have seen more of these task force fools flying around like pigeons. One of them arrested that kid. They are well paid and well protected. Very hard to get to. Maybe we get to the men who pay them.
Do with equipment like this? Harry won't mind if I borrow this for a little while. Better go see what that was. Let's not fight. Ah, never mind. Let's fight. Some days you just got it. that fast. Okay, lady, how much coffee did you drink? They say bad guys think of themselves as bad guys, but come on, you must know. Huh, that was fun. Let's do it again. I'm gonna guess this was not a meeting of the Wilson Fisk fan club. Kraven, I'm so... Wouldn't mind chatting with Fisk, see what he knows about all this. But I kinda have a feeling he's not the most approachable guy in the world. And none of it matters if I can't get inside. Wait, I think I've got it. With that fundraiser's level of security, I can't use my press pass to bluff my way in. Unless I'm really supposed to be there. But a photographer needs a reporter, and I bet I know one who's already planning to go. Oh, wait! Fisk is putting a pretty... Hey, I gotta ask. Whitney Chang says the cops on the town...
Drinks, gentlemen?
Something fishy about that guy. Better follow him. Time to get into my work clothes. No doorbell. Guess I better get creative.
Please, what do you want?
From you, nothing. We just need your waiter uniform, so we can serve Fisk a special restaurant.
It's not that you're bad at your job.
Thank you. I was so scared.
You are just a little man. I will crush you.
Smashing. Thank you indeed.
Open sesame. Okay, that didn't work. On to plan B.
You won't get me so easily, Spider!
This one time I fought somebody who was a real loser, and they were still better than you.
You're not so scary in person.
Spidey dance party. Well,
This is what everyone fears? He's a joke!
hey, pay attention. I'm not gonna do this again for your benefit.
Hey, you die.
Fisk from the Russians. Now to find